Victoria Martin's own mother is charged in taking part in her brutal killing. That has so many of you asking if this family was on the radar of the Children, Youth and Families Department. And that's what we wanted to know too. In just the last 2 hours, I spoke exclusively with the head of the department for answers. A 10-year-old child is raped, tortured, mutilated. Police say the woman who was supposed to protect her took part in the crime. We went directly to the head of the Children, Youth and Families Department to find out if anyone ever contacted the agency about the victim, Victoria Martins, and her younger brother.
What we can say is that no one involved in this had ever been on our radar for sexual abuse, physical abuse, or drugs in the house.
But that doesn't mean CYFD was not contacted about Victoria or her little brother.
What about other calls?
So we are by law not able to talk about any CYFD cases and give specifics about CYFD cases.
But CYFD tells us they are investigating this case, not just involving the Martins, but other suspects and their families as well. You may remember last night the governor used the same very careful wording when we asked if CYFD ever had contact with this family.
There has never been a sexual abuse or physical abuse allegation or referral made to the Children, Youth and Families Department.
And tonight, Target 7 has learned Albuquerque Public Schools has launched its own investigation. A spokeswoman tells us both Victoria and her younger brother attended Petroglyph Elementary School, both enrolled in 2014. We asked APS if any staff members ever contacted authorities, including CYFD, about concerns involving those children. No answers tonight, but the investigation should eventually give us some.
Okay, so Nancy, CYFD made it clear that there were never any calls involving physical, sexual, or drug abuse at the home. But does that mean there were other calls for something else?
Kirsty, you know these cases are always really complicated. CYFD has always told us that state law prevents them from talking about ongoing investigations, and that is to protect the privacy of the families. What is interesting is, while they ruled those three specific things out, they did not rule out that the agency could have been contacted about the Martins children altogether. That's something the APS investigation may uncover.
Okay, thank you so much, Nancy, for a lot of our viewers I know definitely wanted these answers.
It's a sad case. It's
Absolutely.
awful.
Thanks, Nancy.